Your arms are the needles.
No.
So you cast on and then you put the wool onto your arms and then you use your arms as the...
And you do that?
Yeah, finger knitting, just with your arms.
Do you need a friend to come and help you? Because it'd be difficult, you know, like with your arms like that.
Just got to make sure how long it takes you to make a small blanket.
Wow.
Just need a spare hour.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do that then. So arm knitting, what was the other thing you said?
I do...
so you do not your... what I'm trying to say is it's not every... You're quite niche. You've got really... You've got... Not just run-of-the-mill crafting. You've got all these things that you might not necessarily see anywhere else.
Yeah, so I started off with sewing.
Yeah.
And I started and fabric flowers, and that's how I started. And then I think I'm like most crafters, where you start with something and you go, "Ooh, I'd like to give something else." And a lot of the projects that I've got are basically like an introduction, so people can give it a go if they want to carry on. Them those skills to start off with.
And what's really lovely is if you start off as a quilter, you need a sewing machine, you need... It costs you lots of money. You might make your first quilt and go, "Oh, I never want to do that again." You could buy one of these.
Yeah.
For, we'll see now because we'll put it in the graphics. But and then, like say, move on to your next one. Next one. If you don't love it, you've only spent... How much is this one? Blue and purple first. Then blue and purple first. Very popular. Graphics. £25. So if you could start a whole new way for £25. So now, what is this, first of all, and what do I get in the kit?
Okay, so it's to put a pot.
Yeah, you get the pot as well, don't you?
You do get the pot as well, so you don't have to go and find the right size pot to go in it.
Lovely.
So yeah, you can use it for a plant or pet. So
and is this how it'll arrive?
This is how it'll arrive.
Okay, so for you, for £25, you get the bag, and then inside the bag, what's it? Oh, hang on. Now, you're going to be getting, obviously, in this one, I've got the brightly coloured ones in here. You're going to be getting in the purple, the pink, and everything like that in there.
Yeah, so it's exactly the same kit, except it will just be a different colour yarn.
Lovely. So
you've got your...
Get the bag, first of all.
Yeah.
You get, now what's this called?
Plastic canvas.
Plastic canvas, which the whole thing is based on.
It is. Yeah. This is your pattern.
Right.
So when you stitch up your pattern, if I've just got a bit of a... Here's one I made earlier.
Yeah.
So
Valerie Singleton. Oh, no, you're not.
So you've got your pattern there. So this is your one section of pattern.
So tell you what, let's do the rainbow one first. So it's not... So you've got your tin.
We only charge 1 P&P throughout the day. You can add as many items to your basket and check out and still only be charged what? First time and want to order again, you simply add the item to the basket and click on the Combine Order button. Remember, 25 charges may differ for outside the UK, or upgrade to our premium option for £6.95 on certain made easy at Sewing Street.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Envision lights live.
Morning. When we drove in today, I mean, that'll change when the clocks go forward, spring forward, but it was like this morning driving in, and Hannah got in her Uber. Country Lane, thought she was on a date. She thought she was going on a date. Anyway, we've got such a fantastic show for you today. Shall we start with today's Early Bird?
not supposed to talk over that. Right, here we go. Now, this is brilliant, right? This is brilliant, because you know it is day today. It's National Quilting Day today. International Quilters Day, but it could be wrong, because yesterday we did the Day of the Butterfly, and it wasn't the Day of the Butterfly. That's in June. Anyway, look. If you do quilting, you'll need your 505 spray to make your quilt sandwich. Now, if you were to buy these two together on a normal day, however, Hannah's chosen them for our early bird. And she's not just taking off what we normally take off. No. $12.98. Which is $6.49 each. $6 for donkey's years, these, if at all. Right, have a look at this price comparison. That's you, Bruce. On the Long River. We're more affordable than that anyway, normally. But today, we're at $6.49, and the Long River, $9.99. £9.99. £12.98. Oh, no, brilliant, aren't they? Now, how many of... Oh, now, I've not got as much stock as I'd like of these. Check out, remember, once you've checked out, that's your P&P paid for the whole day. Doesn't matter if you have something, if you buy a sewing machine, if you buy a quilt kit, if you buy a cushion kit. This is the HRT quilt, not what you're thinking. But anyway, I was like, yeah, I do HRT. Anyway, over there, your P&P is paid for the day. £12.98. Today, National Quilting Day today, but, Hannah looked it up, Googled it, right? It's AI has told her, yes, it is National Quilting Day, but there are no events in Redditch. This. You can still participate by attending your local quilting shop. Simply take the time to appreciate the art of quilting. Lovely. Pam Millihani says good morning. Sue says good morning. Jan says good morning. June says good morning. We've got such a fantastic show, so I can't tell you. £12.98. Make sure you check out. Right, how many? See from the screenshot. Right, be careful. There's 20 of you need to check out. 20 of you need to check out on these. And remember, there's not as many as we would normally have for a big early bird like this. Morning, John. I'm in Birmingham for the craft show with my daughter, Phoebe. Louise, you'll have a lovely time. Did you go?
I haven't been yet, no. No, I was at the Glasgow one last week.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Keep going through please. Another message. Today. Oh, Tanya, thank you very much indeed. I was just thinking how fat I was in the dressing room going like that. It's my new personal trainer, MMA, to go and fight in a cage. Yeah. But then it could be my new career. I keep saying, don't I, before I retire, I'll be a Doris Stokes, but maybe I'm going to be a cage fighter. But it sounds, and you look at each other in the eye just before you snap each other's bones, apparently. That's what he said. Good morning, John, says Wendy. Long River, Amazon. Long River, Susan. Yeah, or the Thames or the Nile, but they don't sell eau de coat. £12.98. You need to go through, though. Remember, once for the day. Loads of you there. Oh, it's going to sell out. It's going to sell out if you're not careful. Yep, right. OK, I've got to get on, because... Actually, I'll put that here when we're doing the bag making show later, and I might redo it afterwards. Look at the menu. Woo! Now, when we announced they were coming here, we had so many people. That Dan's pointing at my desk. We had so many people message us saying, "Oh, I can't believe it! They're brilliant! They're brilliant! They're brilliant!" And then I had a sneak preview because I saw you. With Dan, I think you're on with Dan. Were you on with Dan? Yeah. And that was right. We're allowed to talk about all the.
That's all right. That's fine.
Opening. So we're really, really happy to see you. Posh surname though. Look, Sarah Kia Smith.
Kia Smith.
Is that you and your husband, or were you always a Kia Smith?
No. I. Hello.
Well, you match beautifully into the quilt.
I do. I'm all coordinated, aren't I?
We're so excited to have you. I can't tell you. And we've got it'll be a brand new We're going to be doing Manx quilting,
We
aren't
are,
we?
yes.
It's fantastic. Oh, hang on, Bruce, look, you do this. Back to 9 o'clock. We've got, I've got pictures for the first hour. Sorry, Bruce. So they've got the cushions. These, all done by hand. Beautiful, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. We've also got in that hour, oh, yeah, well, keep it a surprise. Then we've got bag kit showcase at 9 o'clock. Then at 10 o'clock, Sarah's back with more goodies. Oh, and we've got the HRT and loads of gorgeousness in that hour. And then George and Franklin, if he arrives, will be here at 11 and 12 with Britannia sewing machines. By email. There it is, studio@sewingstreet.com. The second way is by Facebook Live, which is the ones I've been shouting out. Says good morning. Sarah says, oh, the sound's bad again. Right, okay, Sarah, where is the sound bad again? Because we had it fixed this week. And where are you watching? Which platform are you watching on? There's no engineers in today, but we can say, or maybe it could be that it's at your end if you've got storms. Says hello. The other Jan says hello. Another lovely sunny day. Oh, Paula says the sound's dropping out on all 3 platforms. Oh, and there's the other Jan says the sound is very bad today, so it must be all over the place. We'll send a message. I promise you, we'll send a message. Right, back to the menu. Oh, no, Facebook Live website. You can go to the website, www.sewingstreet.com. You go to the top right-hand corner, click and then you'll see me on the left-hand side, white box on the right-hand side. Write your message in there, and they're the ones that come on the bottom later. Scroll down the page, and you everything we've got for the next 5 hours. This is so exciting about all of this stuff. It's just gorgeous. Look at that. Look at those. That looks like Emily Bell, isn't it?
It is,
Emily
yeah.
Bell, yeah. Then we've got all the tools to use for there. Then we've got bag velvet. Indian elephants. They were for my birthday, those, the Indian elephants. Anniversary show. They're still thinking I'm going to be here in October. I know. Anyway, thought I was going to be phased out before then. And well, now I'm going to be a cage fighter. They might not be able to book that far in advance, can they, really? Hand cake, quilt. Yeah. And apparently all I wear is a pair of swimming trunks. So all you wear. Hannah's going to be there just for the budgie smug. Again, that's all the bags. There's loads and loads and loads in there. There, look at this, look at this. Now, you know I'm not a fan of a table runner, but I'm rather liking those. Do you say Bargello or do you say Bargello? Depends where you're from. Look at that gorgeous FPP table runner there. If you buy 2 of them, it makes the most gorgeous. No, I love the bed runner. And those bags, oh, they'll sell out before we even get to them. They're like the mini little squares and everything. Look. I know, how much are they? 16.99. That's good. That's good. And then George is here to do his machines. There he is. It's not George. That's not. He's changed a bit. I wonder if he's going to bring a see-through machine with him this time. Anyway, Paula said, Sarah will know what you mean when I ask if she has a comfy undergarment on, as advised by Sasha.
Yes, I have my best comfies on.
Fine, we'll get to that in a minute, Paula. Sharon says, good morning. Oh, Alison Marion saying, there is Facebook too. I don't know who we can send a message to on a Saturday, but we'll send the message now. Right, let's start then. Let's start.
Okay.
So,
Hello.
welcome.
Thank you for having me.
That's right. People, we've had so many messages saying how happy they are that you've joined a minute, what a dysfunctional thing it is. But welcome. Right, for those people who don't know, do you just want to explain who you are, where you Craft Lounges?
Yeah, so White Gecko has been going for 10 years. It's our 10th wedding anniversary. Not a wedding anniversary. And we are based in Dinas Paris, which is between Cardiff and Barry. There's 3 of us that are geckos. Myself, I do all this bit. I do all this bit. Sian does all the secret bill paying and all that kind of stuff. She's completely off camera. And Sarah Jane for the gigglers and stuff who follow us, she does like lives and she's in the shop and can sell sand to Arabs, that one.
Echo then.
Google and a bottle of wine, literally.
Oh.
So we didn't know what to call the company. And after several name, we had maybe had a bottle of wine or two. And
Each.
yeah. And we said, oh, you've got to just be able to Google. And they found a random business name generator and it went through like, pink apple and green frog and all that kind of thing. And well, that's unusual. People remember that. And that's it. We've been White Gecko ever since.
And 10 years.
10 years.
So what is it? Is it a shop?
Online.
I was going to say you have a very big online,
Yeah.
what's the word? Not personality, I can't think what the word
Presence.
is. Presence,
Yeah. So we've got but we also do lives with tutorials 3 times a week.
Oh, wow.
We do quilt retreats. We are all over the we go like at the NEC. We were at the one at Glasgow last week. We've got Malvern coming up.
Yeah.
We do our, like I said, do our own quilt.
A handle, is that what they call it? How do people find you on social media?
Oh, so if you just Google White Gecko Craft Lounge, we're on Facebook, Instagram as well.
You're not gone to TikTok yet?
Looking at TikTok.
Yeah, I've got
looking
a
at
friend who's
TikTok.
a very big DJ on TikTok. Yeah.
So possibly.
It's young, isn't it, TikTok? It's kind of like,
I've got to get my head around that.
I opened it last New Year's Day, and all I got were dogs. Don't understand this, so I just deleted it. Right. So, but first of all, have you got a speciality? What is your shop? What is it they will see?
Sarah Jane and I do all the ordering, and we have very different tastes. Like cover all bases for people that come in. Sarah's favourite colour is a rainbow, where I tend to be more monochromatic in. We don't necessarily have a speciality.
But it's quilting. It's quilting sewing.
It's all quilting, yeah. Quilting and wool. We have a lot of wool. Since I was, that high, and knitted as well. So we do wool in the shop as well. And
no dressmaking there.
No.
Don't take that.
Because we would absolutely do it, but we just haven't got space.
Door, you could...
Well, the photographer next door, she is in an hour and about leaving, so we might just knock.
Perfect. Right, so these cushions that you've seen dotting around the set, we've got pictures of and everything. We're going to do the blue one first, right?
Yes, yeah.
So just explain, I mean, I know you're going to do a demo,
Yeah.
but just explain what Manx quilting is.
So Manx quilting is, Manx patchwork is one of it's based in the Isle of Man. That's where it originated, was the Isle of Man, hence why it's called Manx. It's completely unique to each, because it's all done on the measurements of your own hand. I've been teaching it now for about 15, 20 years. I'm a little bit obsessed with it. Us will know that I'm a machine girl. If I can do it on the machine, I will accept this.
Oh, okay.
There is something very mindful and gentle, and I'm of actually doing this by hand, and it's actually quicker to do by hand than it is on a machine.
Okay,
I have attempted
I'll
it.
just introduce the 3 cushion kits, then we'll go. These are complete kits, aren't
They are,
they?
yes.
Because you don't need wadding, do you? You don't need any wadding. And these come with the fabric for the top and the fabric for the back. Complete cushion cover that you've seen, the blue one, with this. And they're all the same, aren't they? It's the same fabric, or is it random blue fabric?
No,
in this
Liberty,
package.
yeah, Liberty Blue fabrics or Liberty Rainbow fabrics or the Riley Blake Mansfield.
Perfect. So this is the blue. This is the blue Liberty. The fabrics you need, all your instructions and everything like that. $32.99. It's beautiful, isn't it? All these gorgeous fabrics. Everything you need for the oh nice. And then your calico for
the foundation.
So you build it. And your backing and all your instructions are all in there. £32.99. That's your blue one. That's your blue one. I know the other Liberty one here, which I love.
Yeah.
What's the name of the other lady who likes rainbow?
Sarah Jane.
Sarah Jane, I think I'm into. I love a rainbow. Look at those gorgeous colours. Is it all right to open?
Yeah, of course.
Now, all of these come directly from you. You send them out. I'll go straight out. Oh, look. Beautiful. Look at the gorgeous colours in there. All Liberty, remember, is how much would you pay if you went to buy to a shop to buy a Liberty, or to Liberty's to buy a cushion, right? Straightforward, maybe. And this, you're getting all this gorgeous fabric and the instructions, and you're going to have mindfulness and love doing it. So this is $32.99. Ellen's watching from Ireland. Oh, lovely. No problems here. Right, okay then. So $32.99 is that one, your rainbow one. Now, do I have the same amount of each of those fabrics? So does it matter where?
The same amount in every kit, so you can do your own.
Yeah, so you've got, like, if you've got, oh, I've got this one here actually. Yeah. So you've got like the blue, any of the colours there.
You'll also get quite a lot left over, so you can actually make more squares. So this was what was left over after I made the kit. So you have fabric left that you can then go ahead and make.
Right, a lot of people are going, oh, it's just a log cabin, John. Just look at this, look at this. Watch. It's not just a log cabin, because look at this. I know, it's all folded. It's all... Let me just introduce you to the third one, then we'll show you how to make it. So this is Riley Blake, this one. Riley Blake fabric, this one. Graphics coming in. Graphics a bit slow already. It's the Mansfield Park collection. I'll just open this one. Yeah, we've had some Mansfield Park fabrics, but we're a plastic bag. And some of these.
Yeah, this is the it's a Riley Blake fabric, and it's based on obviously Jane Austen's Mansfield.
Yeah. We had a quilt kit of this. I don't think we had the fabrics, did we? Oh, we had the one with the map on, apparently. Oh, that's your back. Beautiful, isn't it? $32.99. Now, I know you're all waiting to see a demo, so there you three. I've got loads more in the hour, but we just want you to see. Seen that before? Just show me how to do it. So that's what we're going to do now.
Yeah, absolutely. So the whole thing of Manx quilting is that it's hand. So the first thing you want to do is actually measure your hand. So grab yourself one of your rulers. Now, your foundation square that you're actually going to sew span of your hand, okay? So for me, my foundation square would be 8 inches, okay? If you've got bigger hands, it might be 7.5. Yeah. You will cut your foundation square to whatever the span of your hand is.
Right.
The centre square, which is the very big finger. So for me, if I measure that, that's about 3 1/4.
They haven't got to remember this. This is all in
it's all in this YouTube video as well, which I do all this as well. But this is about each block is completely unique to you. So them together because they'd be completely different sizes and they'd look different. So you know, and I've cut all my fabric with a rotary cutter. Nicked it. The reason they used the hand measurements is because they would have grabbed a piece of fabric like that, nicked it with a knife and tore it. Your hand is your ruler, basically.
Wow.
So
they wouldn't have had creative grids back in the day.
No, they really.
So how far back do you say it went?
So the earliest piece. So it's one of the oldest known forms of patchwork, and using scraps to, you know, I mean, obviously it wouldn't be in these beautiful fabrics. It's the traditional one they could find.
Of course.
And they are actually incredibly heavy as well. You know.
Dan said when he
Dan was
that
saying
one
when
up,
he was putting this one up. So this was actually. We've got a social group called the Giggle of Geckos, and our gigglers that every lady sent, well, not every lady, but lots of ladies sent in a block.
You have to say to them, your hands have to be this big for it to fit.
Yeah, we did it on my measurements, so they made it all so it would all fit. But yeah, it's actually very, very warm as well. Because it's all pleated, it traps the air and keeps you very warm. So there's no wadding or anything in it.
It's this one. I just want to show, look, because look at the back, right? So that's your foundation fabric. You've done the folding with.
Yeah. So it's designed that you actually see that.
No, I love that side as well. Do you know what I mean? But
That's all right. So your foundation is your span of your hand. Your centre square is your middle finger. And then the logs, which are the pleated measurement. And so for me, that's 2 1/4 inches. So I would cut my strips that I'm going to use as that.
Is that the width?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it depending on the, you might be, you can absolutely use jelly roll strips. That would be fine.
Morning, you're going to, there's loads of
That's
issues. White Gecko, Sarah's brilliant teacher, and their kits are stunning. Welcome to Sewing Street, says Joanne in Pembrokeshire.
Thank
That
you
must be
so
near you,
much.
Pembrokeshire.
Yeah, that's
June,
lovely.
who's a hand anything today, and already she said these cushions are calling me.
This is just, you're going to be obsessed with this once you get going.
Yeah. Please be careful. Kits are all going, so I'll give you a heads up in a minute, but I'll shut up.
That's all right. So first thing you want to do is cut out your foundation. Starch it well. Whatever starch you use, I like Best Press, use it a lot. Starch it really well because we're going to iron some lines in how you're going to actually stitch onto. So first thing you're going to do is literally just fold it in half and iron diagonally, and then again those lovely creases in them. Okay, like that. Give it a good press. Once you've done that, you're going to get the measurement of your middle finger, and that's going to go, you're going to put your corners on all of those diagonals. So wiggle it around, dead centre, because apparently maths works. I always said to my maths teacher, I don't need geometry and stuff, but now I use it all the time.
Yeah.
Once you've done that, you're then going to create some grid lines that you're going to sew against. So we're going to take this top edge here and fold. Just put the eye on that side a second. Here we go. So top edge down so it meets the top of the square. And then we're going to...
How did you learn to do this then?
A lot of research. I saw a little picture of a man, and there was it just mentioned that it was Manx quilting. I was like, what's that? Yeah. Thinking it was just like a log cabin or stuff. And then I found somebody that had done like a little tutorial sort of thing, but no words. It was just a few pictures. So kind of just, it was, the information, because it's not a big thing to start with.
No. Going to be big after today.
Hopefully.
All these yeah.
Hopefully.
Over,
yeah.
And then over again. So
Absolutely. So I folded the top edge here down to the top of the square.
Yeah.
Pressed it
right.
like that. So what you end up with is 3 lines.
Right.
So you've got the top edge of the square and then 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yeah.
You go all like that. Okay.
Right.
So you've got all of your creases in. Let me just pop that back in the centre of that one. Okay. There we go. Once you've done a few of these blocks, let me just get rid of the iron board a second. Once you've done a few of these blocks, you won't need to do this next. I suggest you mark your first grid lines. So just, pencil, removable, pen, whatever it is you want to do, just on the creases of each of those grid lines, because it's very easy, which you'll see in a minute, to get.
Look, Jojo, morning. I live in the Isle of Man and I'm delighted to see this ancient Manx craft on Sewing Street. It's so mindful and relaxing from
Really?
Jojo.
Really, one of my favourite things. So I've cut all my fabric into strips. So mine were 2 1/4.
Right.
And like that. And you don't have to be overly accurate. You're just going to gently a bit of fabric.
So it's the same size.
It's about the same size. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit bigger, it's about the same size. Now, this is where you start sewing. Right. So it's a double thread, okay, with a knot. You can, if you want to, use cotton perlé. Okay, if you use cotton perlé, you get a slightly thicker look on the back, but you can use that if you want to. If not,
right.
Now, because your foundation square is actually the back of your quilt, there's no wadding or anything in this. You obviously don't want the knot. So we're going to start stitching from the front here. You're going to start stitching about 1/4 of an inch in and but you need to measure it, okay? It doesn't have to be precise, not overly accurate. It's just...
It's everything that patchworking isn't it? You know,
It's really about the precision, but this really isn't. This is just gentle, easy sewing, okay? This is sat in the car waiting for the kids, grandkids, to the TV, just chilling out. It's gentle sewing, mindful.
But also it means you can do, because a lot of the time if you're doing machine sewing, you have to leave the room, favourite show or whatever, 'cause you've got to go into another room. Whereas this, you can do it while your partner's watching whatever and chatting.
Just prep all the things, and literally all you need is a needle and fabric, and you're sorted.
Brilliant.
So it's brilliant. So I've got the knot here, okay, on the top there, and we're just going to do a running stitch. Super neat. It can be quite big galloping stitches. You don't have to worry too much, okay? Way too much thread on, but never mind. Don't have quite as long a thread of this. I was being a bit enthusiastic this morning.
Oh, it doesn't matter either, does it?
Doesn't. I mean, I've chosen a bright colour just so that you guys can see what I'm doing. But you could do it in a coordinating colour, or I asked them to do it in all different colours.
Yeah.
You've got a rainbow of colours
Colour
on the back.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Also, I know we've got the foundation, but your foundation fabric could be anything. It could be, each square could be a different colour or something, couldn't it? And on the back, you've then got like a... It's very busy. Hannah's saying it's very busy. Make sure you check out. Right, sorry.
Excellent. Yeah, no, you could absolutely use anything. You don't see this because it's inside, so we've given you calico. But if you want to do a quilt, absolutely, use all those beautiful fabrics. You've got small squares. So when you get towards the end, about a 1/4 inch away from the end, you're going to stop and you're going to put your needle through to the back, like that. Just leave that thread there. Ooh, pull it all the way through. There we go, like that. Then we're very, very used to pushing against that seam like that. You're not going to do this with this technique. You're going to take this raw edge here and that first guide, just go like that and finger press. And that creates the pleat. You see,
which is why you use best press, because it makes...
I would do 2 or 3 rounds and then, and then maybe give a press then. It's very, very easy. The most common mistake beginners pushing out against the stitches. You're not. Okay, this is what your guidelines are for.
Or they think you just turn it, you put it in half and put it to the edge. That's what I was thinking you were going to do.
That happens a lot as well. But that's what these guidelines are for. So we're going up to that first guideline to create that pleat. Your squares, the size of your pleats, the size of your foundation, your pleats might be smaller or wider than mine are. Okay, you're then going to turn. Now, I'm right-handed, so I'm going anti-clockwise. If you're left-handed, you'd be going the other way. Okay, grab your... And this time, I'm going to measure from the edge of this first pleat, like that, to the edge of the square, and then just cut.
It's lovely as well for people who find the precision of real patchwork. No, don't be real. That's the wrong word.
No, I know what you mean.
Traditional
absolutely.
patchwork. Well, and you see, cut a square 3 7/16, whatever. Whereas this, you go, oh, it's about there. I'll just...
Absolutely. And also, there's no quilt, please.
No.
I'm not one for precision. Brilliant if your points match. Absolutely. Enjoy what you're doing.
Exactly.
Enjoy what you're creating.
That's why we're doing it, isn't it? Because we want a fun and enjoyment, not because we're doing an exam.
I've pinned that one on right sides together again there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring that thread back up from the back. So you can see I'm going to be working along here. So I'm going to put my needle through just there.
Okay, I just need to warn you, over half the blue one and half of the...
Oh, lovely. Now, again, this is a point where people panic. So I don't know, hopefully you can see. Can you see my thread has come up about a third? So this bit here is not like, can you see the threads come up there?
Yeah.
This bit here, people go, well, I need to stitch that bit.
Yeah.
That will get stitched down in the next round.
Right.
You should be coming up about a third of the way if you're doing it correctly, okay?
That with
I know, it's like your baby knuckle
yes,
or something.
exactly.
And then it's just a way to the end. Oh, I really shouldn't have done this longer thread because it's tangling. I will do a shorter one in a
Do
second.
you condition your thread?
I do use
Both, I'm loving this demo, right up my street. Welcome to Stone Street, says Nick. Loads of people saying that. Look,
that's
Crazy
so
Lorraine's going to
kind.
give it a go. Rachel.
nice. It's, yeah, again, it's one of those things, it's sat out in the garden over summer, when it's, you don't want to necessarily be inside, but you still want to do a bit, sit out on the patio and do, and, enjoy the sunshine. So really quick running stitch all the way to the end, and then
I've started off a third of the way in, but I still go to the end of it.
So you're going to go to about a 1/4 inch away again from the end.
Yeah.
Pop the thread out the back, and then the first time, that raw edge goes up to that first guideline, and finger press, okay? And then I take...
So you need one pin as well then?
Yeah. And then we're on to the next one.
Yeah.
So we're going to grab another one. We're going to measure.
Blue Liberty is about to sell out.
Yeah.
Just to warn you, Blue Liberty is about to sell out.
Oh, I'm not surprised. It's beautiful, that range. It's and lovely.
So there it is.
There we go. And then
Oh, now you've done that one like a traditional
Shiny
dark on one
shade.
side and
Yeah,
shiny shade, the dark on one side. But you don't have to do it like that, do you?
No, not at all. So we did, the lovely Anne, who works in the shop with us, for me, and she's done the blue one is Sunshine and Shade, which you absolutely can. But the rainbow one, she kind of went. Mansfield Park one, completely scrappy, just picking up that fabric no matter.
Just random.
Random,
completely
yeah,
random.
absolutely.
Yeah, so if you're going to do it Sunshine and Shade, you need part that you just
so you would do too dark, too light,
yeah,
too dark, too light each round, yeah. So now I change my thread. So say I've got right the way down to about here and I need to change my thread. You're going to keep your thread on the top again. Tie that down in a knot.
Oh.
Okay, because all your knots are hidden in your pleats.
Okay.
You don't want any knots on the back. Again, have all the knots here, or, on the back of something because it's being covered. But this isn't being covered, so you don't want to.
Yeah.
So I've got my knot. Okay, you just then thread up your needle again.
Okay, Rainbow are sold out. Rainbow Manx quilting cushion is sold out. Has the blue one sold out as well? Yep, so all I've got now is the Mansfield
amazing.
Park. Yeah. Our emails aren't working properly today. Jill said she did this a few years ago.
Oh,
she loved it,
amazing.
sent in a picture, but our email's not working properly. If it comes up, Hannah will definitely show it. Lintuit said, loving this demo. It's absolutely fascinating. I've gone for the rainbow cushion. So I've just got the Mansfield Park one now, just that one. I've got other projects coming up, but these cushions...
Okay, so, sorry, I realised I did that without actually telling you what I did. Yeah. So I finished my, my thread here and just tied it down with my new thread, re-knotted, and I started again this side. Because all of those are hidden in your pleats.
Again.
One pin.
Oh, no,
I've graduated to 2 now. I've got a spare one. Yeah. Here we go. We use a little bit of this one.
Hurry up.
Sorry. Get to the second row for you. So I'm going to very quickly put this one on, and then like this.
Don't worry.
That's all right. There we go. So again, see that one was way too big on that one. So we just chop a bit off. Yeah.
Are you a Susie Duncan? Will you keep that?
Absolutely not.
Oh, right. No, because Susie Duncan's got that in her little yellow box.
Yeah. Go in the textile recycling bin, frankly. Yeah, no, life is too short for that. I mean, 2.5 inches is probably the smallest I ever keep. Yeah. There's too much pretty fabric to keep little bits like that. Yeah, we put. I've got a recycling bag, which is all the textiles, and it all goes.
Oh, June's addicted. She's got the blue one.
Amazing. Yeah,
Good, because that's sold out.
this technique will absolutely get you. So there we go. Right. That's the last one on that
I'm going to ask
round.
a quick question then. They love this. Can they do what you're doing on a machine?
You can, absolutely. I have done it on the machine before. It actually does take longer. A lot of ends.
Of
because
course, yes.
you can do it. It's more than doable. And if you've got a really good lock stitch on your machine, that works. You have to leave those 1/4 inches either side because of how you join the blocks. Yeah. You've got to make sure you lock stitch, turn it and do that, and you might have a lot of ends to bury. It's actually, once you get into the swing of this, so much faster.
But that's also that some people who just can't bear, like they won't ever hand stitch their binding down either. It's always
and I'm that person. 99 machine, I absolutely will. Except for this, there is something something really special about Manx quilting and embracing. Doing something with you. Actually, it's completely unique to you. That's what I like as well. So when we get round to the second round, going from this side to this side now with cutting your fabric. So you want to cover the whole of that, those pleats. Okay. So just take.
She keeps all her little bits like that, and she uses it for toy stuffing.
Oh, yeah, no, that is a good idea, actually. Yeah.
Oh, your old tights. That's old tights.
There you go. Just pin those ones in. I've graduated to 3 pins now.
Oh, yeah.
And what we're going to... So I can just show you on the back. You've done that. That's square-ish. It doesn't matter that it's a bit wonky. We've come up next round. So when I bring this up now, it's almost going to spiral out, if that makes sense.
The quilt. Not more interesting. Yeah, more interesting.
Yeah.
Also, there's the the cost of buying your backing and then either getting it long armed or
struggling it yourself through your own machine.
You don't have any of that on this, do you?
It is the original Quilt As You Go as well, because I'll show you in a moment how maybe we'll get time to show you actually how. But it's the original Quilt As You Go. Yeah. It's done as like a flat felled seam.
Hannah's saying she's going to take hers on her holidays with her. We are.
Oh my goodness!
That's fine. We can all come back to that. 6 left at Mansfield Park. I know only 5 actually. 5 left. 20 people have got it in their basket. There's only 5 left. So we're just going to move on now because it's all the same technique. It
is absolutely, yes.
So. Hexie next, or Hexie next. Right. So this isn't a traditional.
No. So Manx is all traditionally always square, and as I've said to you earlier, I'm very much a what if girl. Yes. What if I do this? What if I do that? Have to be square. Why can't we do a rectangular starting one? Why can't we do a hexagon starting one? Right. Why can't we do diamonds and make? I've taken the traditional method and adapted it for new shapes.
Yeah, so this is two together in completely well, they're both random fabrics, aren't they? Yeah. Rainbow, more of that one, and then that's more all your patterns and everything. But now this isn't in here. Then.
So what you've got in there is you've got a panel which has got 15 10-inch hexes already printed on that. Yeah, please do. Printed on there. Right. So you would cut that out, and that's your foundation. Right. Okay, so that's, instead of having a square, the little hexagon in the middle, that's where you're going to actually put your hex.
So Bruce, that's this here, the one in the middle there. That's the one. That's
to square. That's your placement on there. So you would cut each of those out and work exactly like you did with the.
But so just with strips again.
Just
so you cut the strips. Again. So do I do the same? I fold in half,
Absolutely.
iron, fold in half, and iron. Mark the thing. 4
sides.
Square. You're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how many?
Which would make the rainbow one.
That one there.
So you can make that one with the panel. You do have a template. template in the pattern, so you can cut more foundation pieces if you want to.
Can I also say how thorough these are?
No, I think you've got about 12 pages in the pattern. There's step-by-step pictures on with every
single stage, and the
tutorials on both the traditional and on the hexy and on the tumbling blocks, the diamond as well.
Right, now, so this and it's all marked on there. If you have everything, oh, I want to do a whole big double bed, right? In theory, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that because you've made this.
Yes.
So buy this one to get you started, right? To then extend to as big as you want, or just make a completely different project. Or anything.
Absolutely.
So how much is this one? Stuff about this is, look.
Oh, can't get it.
So there's your template. Look, there's your template, but you've also got your centre out exactly that size.
So you could use your rotary cutter and just cut out exactly, and that will then fit onto the panel. Or if you've got you don't just have to use those templates for Manx either. If you're doing, giant EPP or even 5. Or if you do any sort of hexagon quilt, you can use that template for so many things. You can use it for half hexes as well.
The thing is, once you've got that corner for something else, you know what I mean? So there's that, that's $16.99. So you get that size, which is exactly the same.
Yeah, matches the...
Plus your middle bit there, your middle one there. 16, oh, there's loads of you in the baskets. Loads, you've got these in the basket. And says, oh, what a lovely idea. I'm thinking now of getting the hand measurements of all my family and friends so I can make unique cushions for them all.
Oh, what a... That's lush, yeah.
Lush, listen to you. She's not even Welsh, everybody. She's not Welsh. I was getting all my Welsh ready, you know, my body doesn't speak Welsh. Anyway, get this. There's so many. How many baskets, Han? Oh, yeah, that's going to... So we can get some more of these. If these sell out, apparently we can get more on extended delivery. But if you don't want extended delivery, check out now. Check out now, because delivery. But I'm too impatient.
Now.
An extended delivery is only a few days, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It'll be about 6 days.
Yeah, there you go. But if you check out deliveries, won't you? So that's that one. That's that one. I've made a right mess here. Right. In the one with the panel in. What is this backing fabric made of?
It's 100% cotton.
Right.
It's 100% cotton. So, yeah, so it will wash and tumble dry absolutely fine. So you would cut each one out on the larger line, which obviously you don't need the template for because you could make 15 of the hexes. And then you you would do that pleated method.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's fantastic. So you've got the one with what's in at the moment. At the moment, that's that one. So you can make 15 out of that, plus you get your instructions. And then... check out on that. We've got a lot of those, So make sure, but check out. Lots of people sit within their baskets. You're all rushing in for the template. Well done. Right, okay, so let me put that to one side, because when we've also got... Look at this too. Oh, look on the telly. Look at the tumbling blocks there. Hannah's favourite block, tumbling blocks. She only makes them when she's unhappy, though. She's been very single for many years. She's now found the love of her life, so she doesn't need tumbling blocks at the moment. But one day, when he's busy doing his... Actually, you could sit there with him while he's doing his DJing on TikTok. You could do these. Yeah, so one day... watching, and she's in the same room sorting the socks out in the sock drawer because it's a spare bedroom. Right, okay. So now hang on. I'm getting overexcited. When I see something I love, people go, oh, John, calm down. I love all of these. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
What can I make in this one then?
So you've actually got 27 of the diamonds on there.
Your number.
It's because you need them in threes.
Of course.
9
You can do sums, look, everyone.
It's that, isn't it? 9 threes, you do that with your fingers for nines. Do you remember doing that at school?
No.
So
Yeah.
2 9s are 1 and 8, 18. 3 9s are 27. Am
No,
I
that
the-
would confuse me completely.
No, so 9s are then 36.
Yeah.
You do that 45.
No.
No? Am I the only one who did that?
I demand all
Message in.
shit
Am I
again,
like,
that's what it is.
am I a loony? Anyone else know that?
Gillian, we know the sound keeps getting out. Someone's looking into it now. Sarah is a fellow Cheltonian,
Yes,
says Fiona.
I am.
This reminds me of Irish folding in card making, or iris folding.
Yes.
Anyway, what we've got here? So these are your 27 you get for £19.99. So that makes this one. So again, it's the same thing. It's out.
Yep.
And I've got the one that I fold and fold
Yep.
to create all those lovely folds there.
So
So
with-
this one aren't done by the size of your hands. These are done by
No.
your...
How they've got to tessellate together with diamonds and hexagons. It would be very hard for me to write a pattern for the size of hands.
But then-
we've absolutely.
You've done all the maths. You've done all of this.
Yeah, I did all the maths.
How gorgeous are they?
Yeah.
How lovely. So you can either use or so you could actually do diamonds and do like flowers. and things
Absolutely,
like that.
yes. So the pattern and of course there's a template as well,
Yeah.
and the do diamonds, and
Yeah.
it could be like petals. It could just be just random diamonds, all pleated again.
Yes.
But if you think about your focal fabric and then 2 tonal fabrics, like Anne did on that sample for me, you can actually get that lovely 3D tumbling.
Well, yeah, because you need. For your
Yeah.
tumbler. Look at, I mean, on the telly, it looks brilliant there, doesn't it?
So that's 15 of the 27.
Oh, so you make even
You'd
more.
make
than
more
this.
out of it, yeah.
Because I used to do costumes.
Oh, lovely.
I'm thinking you could make each of these, and they could be sewn on. I'm seeing it kind of like a. Sew them all onto a skirt,
Yeah.
and they could be all the petals going
Yeah,
down.
they could, absolutely. Yeah.
They're quite heavy. Oh no, brilliant! Oh, Hannah's just.
Oh, like the quilted jackets. Yeah, you could absolutely.
Oh,
do that.
yes,
gorgeous.
beautiful.
Get all that extra texture and all to
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Right, so that there. 27,
Yep.
27 yeah, of those on there on the one sheet, plus all the instructions. If you want to make it bigger, we have this. There's your centre.
It's so
Okay,
hard.
these are both going to sell out, so we're going to put the said delivery ones in a second. Beautiful. It's a middle one, and you get the big one there. And now, how many things? Think of a plique and everything like that. You can use these
So
for
many
as
things,
well.
yeah. And originally with the Manx in mind, but once you've got them, those diamonds could be used for all
sorts of
yeah,
things. Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly.
Going back to your, if you're doing, what's the Lone Stars and stuff
Yes,
like that,
yes,
all
yes,
that
yeah.
sort of things they could be used for.
I'm also thinking Tula designed the diamonds going round it. You could create your own.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? By this could be your main fabric, and then you make these in different.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just thinking out of the box now, not yours. Right. So many people in baskets. So many baskets. You do need. Okay. Okay. Hexes have now sold out. So we've the tool. This one. This is hexes. Hang on. They're here. They're in here. Right. So right now this one here is your extended delivery one. So these will be.
It'd be an extra 6 to 7 days.
Okay, so say 10 days. Say
Yeah,
10
yeah,
days.
it's not long at all.
No, not at all. So that's this one. So is it a different code, raw 612. Now we've sold out the ones that are being sent out this week. These are ones on extended. It says put 10 in they're just covering themselves, aren't they? Extended 10-day delivery in there. So that's on the extent, and they're going as well. Beautiful. Oh, Jill, I've just woken up. What have I missed? You've not missed. The cushions have sold out. You missed those. And then you missed these first time round. But now it's on extended delivery. 16.99. Check out. Extended delivery. We're not going to put the hexy ones in yet because the first lot haven't all checked out. It'll get confusing if we try and put those in now. Any top tips, Hannah says, when you're working with these different shapes? Question to throw at you.
Yeah, and are worried about using a rotary cutter around them. If you've got a turning rotary mat, brilliant, because you can just hold it in place and turn round them. Draw it out. Just draw it out with a marking pencil first, and then it's much easier than trying to hold that pace.
Yes.
And because don't cut back on yourself,
No.
you know.
Don't you hate it when you watch the sewing bee and they're going like this?
And they come back towards. Don't do that.
Would you still best press your fabrics for these as well?
Absolutely. I best press everything, to be honest.
Yeah, just run through the next thing. I will do a complete recap at the end, but there's so many things to show you. And we will go a little bit over into my hour, but I don't care because these are gorgeous. Right, now what am I going next then, Han? Oh, the quilt. Right, now forget all that now. That's nothing, haven't we?
We have.
This is a different technique.
It is, yeah.
Right, let me show you the finished quilt first.
Yeah,
of all.
this is kind of traditional patchwork. It's, it's not traditional, but it's more what we know a quilt to be.
Yes, exactly. So that's it in reality. Bruce has got a picture of it there. So in this, there's only 17 left.
Oh,
There's only 17 of this quilt kit left, right? Don't worry, I'm going to go through all that again. So,
You've got the panel, which has got the flowers to the sun stained glass on there. So you've got a centre one, and you've got your 4. We've got 3 meters of coordinating fabric, which is more than enough. I mean, you'll have quite a lot left over. More than enough to do the whole. And then you've got your full instructions as well.
okay, so full instructions first of all here. Yeah. Again, more instructions than you need.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no, that's wrong. I didn't mean that. I meant as in you've covered everything. Then now these are 100% cotton. I'm
They
guessing.
are, yeah, absolutely. So these are from P&B Textiles. Really, it's beautiful.
But you could use those. You could
Use it for anything.
And I'm not trying to put people off
No,
doing your
not
quilt
at all.
kit, but
Not
they're
at all.
gorgeous, aren't
Yeah,
they?
we always think of it, when we put a quilt kit together, the pattern is your inspiration. You don't have to follow it. I like that bit from it, and I like that bit from it, but actually do your own thing.
Yeah.
It's you've bought the kit, it's your time, and gosh, no, absolutely, go for it.
And
Make
is
it
this
your own.
you, or
probably
is this
make it better.
Is it Sarah Jane? I've forgotten her name already. What's the lady that loves rainbow? Sarah Jane one, was this?
No, this was actually a me one. Well, we chose the pattern together, but I wrote the pattern for this one.
Beautiful, isn't it? So you get, and you also get this panel as well.
Yeah, so this is a double border fabric.
Oh, lovely.
So you're getting a metre of that, which pattern, if you want to. I've shown you how to cut it so that you're actually doing the flowers in the right way and stuff.
But also you've also the pattern. You won't be having these fabrics, but you might have something in your stash or something that you can make it again and again and again.
I mean, you might decide actually, and I'm going to use it to make a bag or a skirt or something, but I've got the most beautiful red or pink, hot pink or purple that I could use it. Absolutely, our patterns are your starting point.
So
that's
do I
your
get
inspiration?
1.5 meters each? That's the way it's
A metre of each.
and then the panel, that one. Yeah, sorry, there you go. Beautiful. Now there's too many people in baskets. Too many. There's 11 not checked out. Right, okay, please be careful. Yeah. Right, be careful, be careful. Stock of. Right, hang on. So what techniques have I got in there? So I've got...
so there's a sawtooth star. So you're going to do no waste. Nice, easy method to do to make the star points.
Yeah.
And then basically you've got altered corners, little snowboard corners on is basic straight line sewing.
So it's beginner friendly.
Very beginner friendly. Very
Do you know the finished size?
I believe it's
Designed it?
me.
I
I think it says on the front page, just under
inside.
Yeah, I'm sure it's 56
54 by 54.
Oh, nearly.
Nearly.
2 off.
Nearly. Way too many people got it in their baskets. Please. One. And so everything for the front and the binding.
Absolutely.
So now on this one, you will need a quilt, isn't
Yes,
it?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Please be careful. Please be careful. It's going to sell out. It's going to sell out. Right. What do you want me to do? Oh, okay. Right. Right. Check out. I'm just going to show you ahead of what's so you can get ahead because you've seen how quickly everything's gone in this hour. So in her next hour, we're going to be doing this, which is a table runner. Now, but I actually love that. I'd have that on a sideboard with a vase and candles on it and things like that.
Yeah, and I'm going to talk you through how you same template. You can make it smaller, so you can make matching placemats as well.
Oh wow! Also, you said everyone who makes this, you have got enough fabric in it. Because they are complete kits, aren't
they? Are complete kits. You've got wadding and backing in those. But there is always one point as I've done something wrong. It's not going to work. And I go, it's fine. I promise. Trust me, I'm a quilter.
Yep.
It works.
Right, okay, I need to warn you. If you want that, oh, sorry, that one, Bruce, show that one again. That one is incredibly popular, that one there.
That's the Serena.
And then we've got the monochrome one. Beautiful. Do you know what? I think they'd look, if you did those in Christmas, I mean, I know we're going to make them in your fabric, but Christmas, do it in Christmas fabrics. They look gorgeous.
We have done Christmas kits before and they do look beautiful.
Beautiful, aren't they?
Really beautiful.
So they're coming up in an hour's time. Built. Brand spanking new. It's half rectangle triangles. That's the black.
Yeah,
I've got a picture of the other
No, there's a grey background one as well, or a black background. But and also again in the pattern of that one, there are have to look as the finished sample we've got here. There's lots of things you can do.
Oh, okay then. And also it takes away the myth of a half rectangle triangle. Difficult, aren't they? And you said they're not difficult. It's just knowing.
There's one step you've got to remember to do, and once you've done that, they're really easy.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Table runners, you've got those. You've got the gorgeous little bags. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Look. Now, these are complete kits.
You've got all the fabric and the wadding. They genuinely will take you maybe an hour and a half to make maximum.
Okay. I need to tell you, we haven't even got to it. A third of the stock of that one. Third of the stock of that one's gone. Next bag. Third of the stock of that one's gone. So you have to be thing is because everyone is buying ahead. We might get to the start of the hour and there might not be anything left. That's the problem. Right. Was there anything? Oh, there's a table runner. We haven't got an image of it. Is that your trolley there?
Yes.
Oh, the bed runner.
Yeah.
Oh, this. Let me just move my chair out the way. Just come in and you hold one end and I'll hold the other. Look at this, right? Now, this is, you have to buy 2 kits to make this. Just is that.
So yeah, this was 2 panels.
Yes.
One panel is sort of big enough for a bed runner or a table runner for a single. I loved this and I wanted it for my bed, so I used 2 panels to make the sample.
So let me just explain what it is. It's FPP.
Yeah.
But not.
It's my bugbear. The one thing I hate in quilting
Just come into shot a bit. So
is taking the papers out of photo technique, but I hate doing it. So about a year and a half ago, we started having them printed onto cotton, and we do one.
Okay, so we're not doing the kit with the fabric in.
No,
it's the panel to do the FP, which we'll show you in the next hour. But how? This, if you don't want to make this, if you want to make a whole quilt, because there's a block, isn't there?
Yeah. So it is actually 1 block, and you get 12 blocks on a panel. So it could be quilt size.
Or if you want 2,
buy 2, you'd make a bigger quilt. And this is designed to be used. I've designed it particularly for jelly rolls. Jelly roll will do 2 panels with 1.5 meters background fabric. So if you've got that in your stash, if you've got a jelly roll there, perfect.
Right. Now I've got to recap this hour now. Sorry, I'll
Okay.
give you that.
That's
one back.
all right.
Right, okay, so the cushions are all sold out. Let me just sit down. It's all gone, right? So that can go down, and all of that can go. Rightio. So then the hex panel, sorry. Right, 2/3 of the panel is gone. How many hexes can I make with the panel?
15, which is the size of that rainbow one.
That one there. So this is the panel you're getting here. What it is the outside, like we did the square at the beginning, that's what you cut out for the middle there. And you lay your middle one on there. Then you press that in half and press that in half. Mark the same as Sarah did with the square, but you just got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 6. 6 strips.
Hexagon, 6.
6. 6. 17.99. Right, how many of those are in baskets? Okay, I've only got 17 left. Once you've all checked.
Just quickly show them this,
Oh,
'cause
yes,
that might
please.
make more sense, the
Yep.
panel. So that's one block cut out.
Oh, hang on, so we'll just look at Bruce's overhead for
Sorry.
you there.
Cut out, and my centre square, you only actually end up seeing that tiny little bit because of how it pleats, but that's where the panel. So you would cut each of them out of the panel. This one, obviously, those are done in random. This one I've done in a graduation. See the size of one of the hexes.
Also, I don't want to upset Creative Grids or anything, but there's a Creative Grids ruler. Sit and go, put this here. And you know what I mean? But it's like an easy way of doing that.
Yeah.
Is it a pineapple block or something that's called?
Yes,
something
it's a
like
pineapple
that?
ruler.
Yeah.
And the hex
Oh, yes, but it's not folded. It's not folded.
It's all
Yeah,
pleated,
yeah.
so you're doing it exactly like we did the demo earlier.
Gorgeous, right. So that's if you want to buy the panel. Out, right. Right, now, we sold out of the template, but we've now got it on extended delivery. I'm not quite sure where that camera's... So this is the ruler here, or the template here. First lot sold out. This is the second lot. So this is extended. So you get that's your centre, and that's your main piece of fabric you cut out there. But again, you can use it for so many other things. It doesn't just a brilliant template to have. That will sell out. Then we had the tumbling block one here. This is the panel.
Diamonds, yeah.
Right. Yeah, they're diamonds, but they make a tumbling block, you see. So there's your...
So that the panel is a diamond panel,
Yes.
but the pattern that I've put in with the panel is the tumbling block
Right, okay,
one.
but
So it
you
just
could do
tells you
anything.
you can.
While you're just checking out on that one, I don't want to demo anything, but are they... Because once you've made them all, you've got to put them together.
Yeah,
Time
yeah.
to
Shall I
show
just...
them.
Absolutely. So I've got two blocks here that of the square ones, and this method is exactly the same for the hexes and the diamonds. Blocks up until they're finished. So my final round actually comes right to the edge of the foundation square. So you remember we had those grid lines. Yeah. Pull back that backing fabric and pin it out of the way, like that. And you're going to do that on that side as well. Of that last log that you put on, like that, okay? We're going to put these then right sides together and line them up like that. And you want to stitch, with these, it's when you're joining, it's 1/4 inch seams, because otherwise you can't move the fabric back when you try and put your rows in. So you're going to start stitching about 1/4 inch in. I'm just going to pin this as if I've stitched it for now.
Yeah.
Okay, just for a time element. So you're going to stitch just with like a little running stitch and the occasional. Okay. Start 1/4 inch in, finish 1/4 inch there. Once you've done that, when you open it out, it'll be. And then on the back, you're going to fold that down and tuck it down. Obviously, the pins wouldn't be there.
Really?
Oh. You pin in.
Oh, no.
And then I'm stitching and you can feel it and you have to find it again. So pretend that's all stitched down.
Yeah.
You're then going to... And that would cover that up at the seam. The other one, you're then just going to turn a little teeny hem under And then just slip stitch that down, just do a little invisible slip stitch. Again, I'll just pin it as if I've slip stitched, like that. There we go, like that. So pin that in. So it's all nice and neat on the back and all completely done on the front. As you go, using that.
Yeah, it's like the June Taylor.
Absolutely, yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Dan, Hannah was just talking to you. Right. Check out on this. Right, now remember, you're choosing your own fabric, so whatever colourway you want to do this in, you can do it in your colourway, whether it's stash or whether it's of anything. $19.99, that one. We also have the template for that one here. Oh, we have to go to extended. The original ones are sold out. We know, Carol, the sound, we have reported it. There's nothing we can do about the sound, I'm afraid, at the moment. Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, that template, you genuinely could do so many things. You could do Lone Stars, you could do all sorts with the centerpiece, you know, maybe if you, for a candle, if you did like, I think you'd be 6, wouldn't it? 6 round, maybe 8. But they will all fit together to make a circle.
Hang on, I'll just measure it.
And then, you know, you don't necessarily, you could just do it with your favourite fabrics.
Oh, yes. No,
with
exactly.
that, cut them out, quilt it up, and really beautiful to put a pot plant on or a nice candle.
So I'm talking about Christmas so much today.
Well, because we've got to start thinking about Christmas already.
I know.
I mean, it will be Christmas soon, and we've got to get...
It'll be here soon. What was the matter? If you're shopping ahead, FPP table runner panel, extended delivery is going on already.
Oh, wow. OK.
I think everyone would have done what you said and bought 2 to do.
Okie doke.
So that's gone on extended.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you're going to be busy when you...
I'm going to be a busy
Right, and I just think before we go, is this quilt kit sold out now? 4 not checked out and 12 in baskets. So you get a metre of this, a metre of this. It's all lovely, top quality cotton. And then you get this beautiful panel. Look.
Absolutely stunning.
It's one of those like uplifting. You wake up in the morning. Oh, and also you do get your instructions, which I've thrown all over. Look.
Oh.
Your family now, it doesn't matter. $49.99, there's 4 not checked out. Please check out on that during the break. Absolutely stunning. Good morning, she says, thank you.
Morning.
Right, okay. You go and have a cup of tea and a sit down. Let's hope the...
Ring my supplier and say, get me those extra templates now.
Yes, if you wouldn't mind. So what are you going to be demoing then?
So we're going to do the spiral bargello table runner. I've also got some HRT that I can demo. We've got, loads of bits.
Okay, now, I sidey one, sold out. Sold out already. It's gone already. Right.
Okay, I'm not sure what I'm demoing then. Right, okay, I'll go.
Things bag making coming up straight after the break.
Shopping with Sewing Street couldn't be easier. You can shop via our website at www.sewingstreet live shows and see all the products from that day. We also have a huge amount of products on our website from your sewing room, sewing machines and much more. You can download and shop on the go with our Sewing Street app. Simply head over to your app. Alternatively, you can contact our UK-based call centre 24 hours a day on 0800 001 4433. At Sewing Street.
Turning tools are one of perfect for turning tubes of fabric the right way round. So maybe you're making bag handles or straps, or you're doing small rouleau. So if you've got a piece of fabric here, I've sewed it in half, right sides facing. Turning it right sides out takes quite a long time. So what you need is a tube of fabric, tack it together across the end. It just holds it together using the longest stitch, and then you just get the plastic tube, put it to the end and push it in, and then it turns your tube right sides out really, really quick. Smaller one as well. So if you just inside, then the smallest one comes with a little metal stick instead of quick and easy. That is to turn right sides out. Saves you loads of time. When you get your set of turning tubes, do make your put them in, because otherwise they get separated, and it keeps them all nice and neat and saves you so much time.
Did you know at Sewing Street that on various products we offer split pay? Items, you can spread the cost over 2,
and click on the combine order button. Remember, standard P&P is £4.95. Charges may differ for outside the UK. Or upgrade to a premium option for £6.95 on certain items. Shopping made easy at Sewing Street.
Want to know what's coming up on Sewing Street? It's easy. Just visit www.sewingstreet.com and head to the TV Guide section for all the latest show details. Stay ahead and never miss a stitch with Sewing Street.
Our UK-based call centre is always on hand to assist you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Head over to your App Store now and search Sewing Street and simply download to your smartphone or tablet. You can watch the shows live and see your favourite presenters and guests. Click on the Today button to shop all of the products that are featured in today's show.
I know the sound is a nightmare on the website and on Facebook and on YouTube. Apparently somebody's in the, what's it called, Bruce? Yeah. Central Apparatus something or other. Not CAR, because Hannah was like, oh, he's in the car. He'll be here soon. He's in the car. He's going to try and fix it. So they're there looking at it right now. Right now, this is everything bag making. Oh, I've got 40 minutes, so I better get a move on. You know, I always say this. Our canvas is some of the best canvas I've ever come across, right? Beautiful canvases. I've got 3 bundles here for you. Start with the larger bundle, black monochrome here. So, what you get in this one is these are already cut, remember, to 1/2 metre. So you get the charcoal grey, you get the black, you get the ivory, navy blue, or it might be midnight, and then the silver there. Remember these are extra wide, I'll show you in a second. So you get 1/2 metre each, 2.5 metres in total, £22.45. 100% cotton. There's a lady that works in my Waitrose, and her name is Cotton, spelled Cotton, and she went, it's coton. You go, hello, Mrs. Cotton, and she goes, it's coton. Look, how wide that is. Oh, you're not supposed to see the label, I'll do it that way. There you go. Beautiful. Is it 60 or 55? I think that's a 60. Was it 55? Anyway, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You could use this for clothes, you know what I mean? Like children's dungarees and trousers and things like that. Be beautiful. It's not hard and scratchy. It's a really, really beautiful soft wool. It almost feels Panama. Oh, 140, so it's 55 inches wide. 55 inches wide. Works out at £4.49 for 1/2 metre. Brilliant, isn't it? Is that navy or midnight? Navy, ivory, black, and then you go to darker grey and a lighter grey there. Pewter and silver. Oh, we're going very jewellery today. Pewter and silver, £22.45. Gorgeous. It's a staple palette, this one. You've got pallets for sale in the warehouse down from where I live. Big sale, pallet sale. People make garden furniture out of it. Use it to chop up whatever. Put it in the wood in a fire. Anyway, £22.45. Why have you not got any bin collections then? But that's been months. Do Uber allow you to bring bags in the morning? Because they've got very big bins here. Oh, it's still there. Okay, so Hannah's got a fridge outside. She's got a bulky waste collection and the council aren't doing them. Oh, no. Can't you just... Is it on wheels? You push it out to the main street and soon move it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Get Steph to do it. £22.45. Keep going through, that's lovely. So your basic monochrome there. Then I've also got it in. Which colourway do you want to go to next time? Oh yeah, the one with 4 in, yeah. I always think this one looks like vanilla ice cream. You know, Madagascar vanilla ice cream with a little, tiny little slubs in it, though, little slubs of vanilla. Yours won't have vanilla in it, it's just got little slubs in it. Cream, pale blue, pale lilac, and pale pink. Oh, they're pretty, aren't they? Yeah, like Mrs. Bucket, exactly like Mrs. Bucket, Liz. Okay, lady in the house speaking. £17.96. This is pastel shades, this one. I know the quality of this is brilliant. Can you use this on an embroidery machine? Oh, yeah, easily. Oh, yeah, definitely. Please, could you tell me if I can embroider using my machine on this canvas? Easy, Anne. Easy. It'll look beautiful, actually. It'll look really, really lovely. What are you going to make? You've intrigued me now. Beautiful. Make sure you check out on these, though. Yeah, last time this was on, it sold out. Beautiful, well done. Gorgeous colours, aren't they? Then we also have the deeper colours. Oh, that's a good one. No, Peacock's a good one. Peacock's a good one. Have you fixed it, Charlie? Oh, they're just trying to fix it in the car right now. Oh, we've got to stop the stream, have we? Right, so Facebook and the web